What's going on? What's going on, everybody? We here. I realized my Twitch was going off yesterday. We here. We here. What's up? What's up? What y'all got going on? So right now let me see. I'm about to like that. Just like to keep y'all updated with everything. Um, man, this is the first book I've started with on this journey. This is the first out of, I want to say, like, I got like 6 books. This was the first book. I want to say by Richard, I always forget, Budo. This book is really, really good when it comes to understanding what crowd sourcing versus crowdfunding. So if you're on your independent journey, I would get this book because he makes it very clear. There's a big difference between the two, you know. And starting on this journey, I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna come in this and just be learning. I'm gonna just learn, you know what I mean, from the people that I know. But I understand, like, no, I gotta get out here and do my research as well. You know what I mean? I'm just not gonna let things happen. I'm gonna make sure I'm grounded and anchored in knowledge. I think that's the biggest thing on going on anybody's journey. You gotta be grounded in knowledge. So that's what we gonna do. We gonna learn together. We gonna learn together. I'm gonna make sure I keep y'all involved. I do have an investor call. I want to say we have an investor call later today or tomorrow. Wait, tomorrow's the 4th. It's hopefully tomorrow I can get somebody on the call. And today, you know, I really wanted to get Lil Rel in because, you know, if you don't know, Lil Rel has directed and funded his own movie. You know, and that's a big thing. That's a big thing. Wait, let me see something real quick. Let's see. Boom. There we go. Hold on. Casey, can we get some can we put applause in my stream deck? Yeah, your boy got a stream deck now, y'all. So we've been leveling up, you know, and shout out to Casey, man. Casey pick up the phone in the middle of the night. It be Casey's birthday, and I be like, yo, bro, my bad, bro. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, bro. Like, let me pay for your birthday dinner. But shout out to Casey, man. Casey's been doing it big and just helped me along on this journey. But yeah, man, this filmmaker thing it's been fun. It's been fun. I realized I've done a lot of things on my own in the beginning, but doing a film is a whole different process. And you need people on your team that understands and that sees the vision just as much as you. You know, anybody that's on your team that don't see the vision, they cannot be on that journey with you. They just can't. You gotta have everybody has to be on the same synergy. You know, so the people that's been reaching out to me, it's been mind blowing. The people that's been reaching out to me because I've been a fan of these people since I've gotten into the industry, and to see them reach out to me is like, yo, I'm going on a path that God really wants me to go on.
So now we're all in this together.
You know, I know I said, oh, I put on threads. It's funny how things happen. Geez, I be forgetting. I don't know. I'll find it. It don't matter. But yeah, man, you need people on the same journey, the same vibe as you. That's the only way it's gonna work, especially when it comes to doing your own independent film. Like everybody has to be on the same page. Everybody. I reached out to this wonderful producer. I've been a fan of her. Her name is Jenna. Jenna has been killing it. I've known her for 10 years, and I've been a fan of how she's put projects together, how she's able to, you know what I mean, get a crew, funding. Like Jenna has been the one behind a lot of these dope projects, and I was able to have a conversation with Jenna and ask Jenna, would she come on this journey with me? And she said yes. She said yes.
So now we're all in this together.
And that was the first piece I needed. That was the first piece. You know? And the second piece was speaking to Mr. Charles Murray. You know? He dropped some amazing gems. Amazing gems. You know, and me and Charles, we actually did a short film together that I'm very, very excited for everyone to see. Featuring, I don't even know if I'm allowed. I can say. Charles, can I say? I heard you. He said, I don't care, motherfucker. That's what he just said. Starring Sky Townsend. If you do not know who Sky Townsend is, please look her up. Amazing, 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 amazing. Super funny. And this was pulling her out of her comfort zone of funny. This was like some real like relationship level drama, and I'm excited for everybody to see it. It's gonna be one of them ones. So yeah, I ain't gonna keep talking. Got this call with Rel. I'm about to give him a call. And we gonna get into how he was able to do what he did. All right, one second. Hold on, boom. Need this one. There we go. If you do not have one of these on your phone that tell you it's go time, please get one. Please get one. All right, here we go. Come on, Rel. Wake up.
Hello?
Rel.
What up, bro? What up, Playboy?
What's going on, bro? You good?
Yeah, I'm dealing with my movie shit.
See, hey, perfect timing, bro. I had to give you. Wait, first of all, I'm on my Twitch.
Nice.
I'm live on Twitch right now, and
okay.
I wanted to get into the 100 Heights, bro, and how you came about that project. Was it a specific moment that said I have to do this on my own?
No, so it was a couple of things. The guys I did the movie The Mill with, that I did on Hulu, Sean and Josh, Sean director, Sean Grady director, and Josh Feldman is a producer. Man, we just partner well on that movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we partner so well on it. And we shot it independently, but also with some financing from Hulu, and Hulu distributed it and all that other stuff. So we just partnered well. And they called me one day out the blue, like, Rel, you want to direct, don't you? I was like, yeah. It's like, all right, we got an idea that we came up with, and we're going to hire a writer, and we want you to direct it and produce it with us. I was like, let's do it. And they pitched to me what the idea was. You know what I'm saying? Carl wrote it really quickly, which is, I like writers that work fast.
Carl Reed, yeah. Carl is the guy. I've been hearing about Carl for a long time.
Carl's good, man.
Yeah.
And, then just add in, my Lil Rel to it, the comedic and all that stuff to make it funnier and all that great stuff. We just all partner well. And like Josh and Sean are really good at doing independent films and raising money.
Okay.
And so what I loved about this, though, I was a part of the whole process. Like, all the conversations about raising money, like all these meetings.
Right.
And so it was very interesting. It wasn't easy because you got people who come out, they gonna write a check and then they change their mind. And
Okay.
it gets kind of wild. You like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And you can't be discouraged by it. That's one thing I love about working with Sean and Josh. They will always be so positive about it. Like, I was kind of hurt a couple of times. People like, well, this other movie we didn't do well, so we decided to pull out. I'm like, damn.
Got you.
We setting this up, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about?
Right.
So, the patience they had, and that's what I learned about it, is really interesting, too, because I don't know if it's a cultural thing sometimes with us as Black people, but you don't really like asking for nothing. Like, I'll figure it out, you know what I mean?
That's the one. That's the one.
I gotta use my own money, but like white people don't mind to keep asking or being irritated. Like they don't care. Like they like, all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep asking until I get it. And I'm like, wow, maybe that's a cultural thing where like you almost want to be like, man, never mind, I'll figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you gotta be okay with the no's and the remixes. And then once you get it, once we got that check, we ran with it. You know what I'm saying? We was like, dude, we gotta figure this out. Let's shoot this in 18 days. Let's not give a lot of time for anybody to change their mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And we got it in. I made all those phone calls for casting. I called for some favors. Shout out to Tiffany Haddish, who man, Tiff was a big part of us getting that money.
Okay.
They're like, you can get Tiffany. I'm like, Tiff, I didn't even have to really explain it. She's like, I'm on board.
That's what you need. The homies. So much. The homies.
And I hit Batch Up and did the same thing.
Yep.
I had Carlos Miller did the same thing. And like I made all those calls to just. Now, it wasn't just like them doing me a favor. It's just making sure they believe in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know I love this shit. You know this is a moment for me. I got y'all. I'm going to make y'all look good. We're going to have a lot of fun. And we're going to do this. And that's what make everything feel good, even just about today. You know what I'm saying? Because we just turned in our lock cut, our rough lock cut.
Congrats, bro. But congrats.
It feels so good. Like, I was at the editor all day yesterday and the other day. Because we submitting it to TIFF today.
Okay.
And it's just, I feel, that's what I literally just on the phone with, when you literally calls with one of the producers, like, because, you do something dope, and they're like, we got some more notes. I'm like, fam, just turn it in and just tell them what we got to put in there. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, let us get that.
So
we
now
worked
we're
on this
all
all
in
night,
this
man. Like, you know what I mean? This is what it is.
Right. Did you already have the script done? Did y'all have the script done before you started raising capital?
Yep.
Okay.
Carl had that done. That was done. And you can look this thing about it. It's funny you say that. Josh and Sean already having conversations with financiers before the script was done, though.
Okay,
that's interesting. You say that they actually, but Carl finished it so fast. That's what made me a little like, oh yeah, it wasn't done, but he was done with it really quickly, though. Once again, I like fast writers. I don't like writers that have to sit and over outline. I mean, it's fine. I get it. Everybody got a process.
Yeah.
But so like, dude, it's gonna be a couple drafts. Just get it down.
Just get it done, and then you make the magic happen on set.
100%. Yeah, make it happen on set, but also you're gonna keep rewriting it anyway. But just get it done.
Yeah.
And then we can keep smoothing it out.
Okay.
And now I'm one of those people. Like, even when we shot the movie, I took that script home every single night and did rewrites. Because it was stuff as performers, and this is what I love about being a director, is that as a performer too, it's like once you see somebody own the character, you want to adjust to what they're doing.
Got you.
So I know we wrote this character a certain way, but this is how they're doing something very genius in performing it.
Yeah.
So let's adjust to that. You know what I'm saying? Let's not be overly married to the words. So shout out to Carl for that too, because he could have been like, man, I just let rules. Like, oh, bro, we got to change it.
Yeah. Can't be too sensitive about it.
I sleep much. I watch those dailies. I call my writing partner, Ari, up, and we'll get into it, get it done, and I'll go to bed for a few hours.
Man, I know it's different, bro, for you acting and directing. For my journey that I'm going on now, I just woke up one day and I was thinking about the interview I did on the Pivot. And that was one of the things I told him, like, I just don't like asking for things because I don't want people to ever feel like I'm using them.
We're all in
you know what
together.
I mean? Or it's like, I always like to try to bring value, but I just don't like asking for things. And they were like, man, that's what's wrong with us. You know what I mean? Like, if I want to open up a restaurant, if I know my boy down the street is a chef, I'm gonna ask him to come chef up, and I'm gonna put these pieces together. and I'm gonna make what I need to make happen to get what I need done. So I woke up one day and I was like, bro, I really want to do a rom-com. I'm such a fan of comedy and romance, bro, and I'm a huge fan of everything you've been doing. And I'm like, yo, I got to do my own because I understand these opportunities are not coming.
So now we're all in this
You
together.
know, a lot of people like me for the bad boy thing, and that's cool. I love playing a bad boy, but it's also a side where I wanna be vulnerable. You know what I mean? I wanna be crying in the rain with roses. So I was like, I gotta do this.
So diverse. It's kind of it's. You know what's funny to me? I think it's almost kind of crazy how much people are falling in love with you as a bad boy, and I'm like, y'all know that's just because he's a good actor, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's actually one of the nicest rom-commy dancing shit. Like this brother.
Yeah.
He's silly, and he's silly. Like, so what he's doing is actually showing you his acting chops.
Right.
You know, because I tell people this all the time, because you're a really funny person. I think people forget you was like hysterical first is when people saw you. And it's like, I just think comedians are the best actors, bro.
Yeah.
I think us playing dramatic stuff is not even hard to any of us.
Yeah.
I think it's harder to make people laugh.
Yeah.
I truly believe that. Like, I think if you want me to go dark, I can do that in a heartbeat. It's
Easy.
like, I ain't got to make you laugh. All
Yeah.
right, cool.
Yeah.
I just got to be real. All right.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
I love the fact that, you know, that you're excited about. I mean, you talked about this. Me and you talked about this before, though, but like, how you really going after this? Because honestly, we can't wait on nobody to create things for us. Because sometimes once they put you in a box, especially in our business, they'll leave you there.
Yeah.
So you got to create that box
together.
on your own. I mean, and people do. If you think about Eddie Murphy, right, and even Martin Lawrence, they're so funny. Nobody wanted to write anything where they was sexy. So if they don't do the boomerang, if they don't do the thin line between love and hate, who is gonna write that for them?
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna write you being cool? Like even like
So now we're
Low
all
Down
in
Dirty
this
Shame
together.
with Keenan. He's like, hey, I want to be a badass. You know what I'm saying? I want to be cool. I want to write my version of Shaft. But nobody else wouldn't cast him in the versions of that. He got to do it himself.
Got you. And ain't nothing wrong with that either.
Hell no, it ain't. It's actually, it makes life. Everybody does it, and I think, you know, if we always look at what the greats did before us, it's just us repeating history and just being proactive. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, you know, I'm excited for you. That's why I would even lie to you when I hit you and say, whatever you need me to do for real. I really mean that. I'm not even just. I'm talking about if you need me in it, if you need to powwow, if you need other produce, whatever you need, call me, because I'm in a very beautiful space of understanding what collaboration means, bro.
Absolutely, man. And I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate
and
that.
Now I'm in it, so I'm like making shit happen every single day. Like this, I'm so proud of myself. You know, outside of just this movie, I'm working on so many different things.
Yeah.
I'm glad the way God has showed up for me as far as like me really, and this is real talk. It's just me getting to a point where I believe who God told me I am.
Absolutely.
And not running from it.
Yep.
And man, I've been so proactive. There's so many things coming my way. There's so many partnerships. And it's really had to get out that space of asking for shit.
And just doing
all these wealthy people ask for shit all the time.
I got you, bro. I got one last thing.
Yeah.
What did raising your own capital teach you about betting on yourself? Because I've been going on this whole journey about just betting on yourself. You know what I mean? And that's where this whole journey right now for me is just betting on myself. So when it came to
Ooh, okay, I got a good answer for you with that. I got a two-way answer.
Okay.
One of the things too about raising money is the biggest key is making sure you figure out how you're gonna get people their returns.
Okay.
You want them to be able to break even, get their money back, and to at least make a profit.
Okay.
And a lot of times people be asking for money, and you ain't got no game plan once you done with the movie or project. Like, okay, so how you gonna sell it? How you gonna get these people their money back? Like, you have to think about that. And that was one of the biggest lessons I learned about raising money is being able to explain to them and know the business enough for them to get their money back.
Okay.
You know, that's one of the things I love about my producing partners. Them dudes are like brilliant at that. That's why they keep being able to raise money. You got to let people know how you going to give them their money back and how they going to make money. You can't keep just asking for money. Do the creative thing. Be like, yeah, we're going to take it to Netflix and we're going to take it to who? And you don't even know nobody over there.
Yeah.
You just throwing out stuff because you know what I mean. That don't even like. Come on, fam. And so if you're gonna do good business, you're asking for something, have a game plan and the numbers to match. Okay, this is what we're gonna give to you back. These are these tax credits here. You gotta know the business of it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? The return, and then also once again, I learned, and I thought once again it felt like a culture thing. Where I was like, man, I don't need, man, like that's why partnerships are important. And I want to see us do that with each other more, like black people.
Okay.
In our business.
Okay.
We're all trying to look like bosses and be like, well, I'm a boss and you be you. But no, bro, let's partner.
Boss up together. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not rocket science. We got all these different people we know. Like even just in our group of people we know together.
Yeah.
Everybody got these great skill sets. Like, all right, cool. Let's all figure out a way to do something together. Like, it's no reason your movie not gonna be the shit. It really ain't.
No reason.
No reason.
Yeah.
And then you're working with Rashina Nash, who that's one of my writing
She's amazing.
partners.
She's amazing.
I love Rashina. She's amazing.
Yep. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's another thing I've done too since then. I got like 3 or 4 different writers writing things right now.
See, it don't stop. Got to keep it moving. Yeah. I got you, bro. Man, I appreciate you, man, jumping on the call with me. I know it's early over there.
Nah, it's all good. I'm up. I've been up since like 7.
Same, bro. Same. Charles Murray sent me over like 5 books, so I just been deep diving in all these like filmmaking books and like, you know what I mean, like just really learning as much as I can, just only so I can know what I'm talking about and letting the people know, you know what I mean, during the journey. This is what I'm doing and this is how I'm moving.
Listen, that's the other advice too. Be open to being okay with not knowing something. That was another lesson I learned. I remember when I had my show on Fox that I actually tried to act like I knew stuff and I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like I think I was talking about this recently. I let the persona run things. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I'm a boss, and I didn't know what I was doing.
Got you.
And I should have asked more questions. And this time around, with one of the reasons why I believe shooting my movie is maybe one of the funnest times I ever had in my career, is because of having conversations with everybody in my crew, understanding what everybody's role is, showing everybody love and respect. You know what I'm saying? That went a long, long way.
Okay. Yeah, man, this is something that, man, I really want to, I'm trying to package it all together before I like actually bring it to my team too. I haven't brought it to my team. I just woke up and was like, yo, this is what I want to do. So right now it's like, cause I'm with M88 Macro. So I'm excited to put this project together and get it like to a place where I can like happily bring it to them and be like, yo, this is what I have together. You know what I mean? And I would love some support behind this.
Woody, I'll tell you one more time, brother. Like it's time for us, like with our great skill sets, all of us to partner and help each other. And I get like people look at helping as corny, but it's not, and we all could profit from it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not like everybody does it. Let's change the way our culture really collab in this new season of just creativity, bro.
Absolutely. What do you think it's going to take for us to change?
What we doing now, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? What we doing now. Like that's why I was very specific about the way I was casting. Like I have it was like, that's why I'm doing this comedy festival. Like it's all for me. It's like I love comedy. It is like even just hearing you say how much you love comedy and rom-coms, because I do too.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? I did this horror comedy, but I'm excited to do some rom-coms and some family stuff. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Get
time.
some Steve Martin things under my belt.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's I get it. So having another person who's into it just like you, this makes me really excited too.
Yeah. Bro, I would love to see you do a Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. What?
Dude, but bro, it's so many things we can do in this space.
Absolutely.
And there's so many writers out here. You know what I mean? Let's get these ideas. Let's get these writers these opportunities. And, us as filmmakers, we're game changers. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. And I love, like, man, I've been reading all the book. I like the way I've been re-educating myself as a filmmaker. It's been so much fun learning about all the lenses, learning about all the lighting stuff.
Yeah.
It's been so much fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you, brother. I know you got things to do, man. Thank you so
now
much.
We're all in this together.
No, man, well, I appreciate you, brother. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, talk to you later, bro.
Yep.
All right, yo. Man, that was motivation. That was motivation, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yesterday, I was like, dang, this feel a little tough. This feel like it's gonna be tough. But after that conversation right there, man, that just solidified like I'm on the right path. I'm on the right path. And anybody out there that's getting up and linking with your homies and doing projects, bro, y'all on the right path. We on the right path together. You know? I feel like this is the year and this is the synergy of doing what you need to do for you. You got to. Doing what you need to do for you. That it's time. You know, but on this journey, we got to keep educating ourselves, man. I'm going to keep posting these videos on Threads. I'm going to keep reaching out to different filmmakers that I know that's been doing it on their own, you know, and I'm going to keep dropping the clips, man. And make sure y'all have questions. If y'all have questions, make sure y'all write it in the comments so I can be able to write them down and ask some of these people, you know. But I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much. That was a great call. That was a great call. Lil Rel. Bro said he'll be in the movie. Ooh. Come on now. Come on now. We got Rel. We got Rel. We don't even need to say Lil no more. Hey, Rel, there is no more little in your name. That's done. It's Rel. Rel, we own one, man. I'm excited.
So now we're all
Bro, I'm
in this
excited to
together.
call you and let you know about the concept and the movie story, bro. I'm really excited to tell you what I got cooking up, man. That was a great call, man. That was a great call. Great call. Wait, let me see something. My bad. Let me see. Wait, how do I go back to the Oh, do your thing, Casey. My bad. I was trying to see the comment. Yeah. Man, start that page back up. What you talking about thinking about starting? Nah, start that page back up. It's no more seasons of Power Book 2 Ghosts. That was the end. That was the end, man. That was the end. That was the end of that one. I couldn't see none of the comments while we were talking. My bad. Casey was in work mode, so I couldn't see. My bad. If y'all was saying stuff, I could not see. Yeah, I will only have this one writer. Rashina is the only writer on this project. You know, and I'm doing that for a reason. I just want one voice. You know, I don't want a whole bunch of different writers on it. You know, then it's a whole bunch of different, you know, perspectives, and I just want one perspective on this. And me and Rashina, we're connected, and we both see this project as one way. So only one writer on this project. You know. Yeah, I watch Force. Force is fire, bro. Force is fire. A lot of the homies on that show. Thanks, Casey. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah. I love Jim Carrey, bro. Ain't nobody doing, I haven't seen nobody do what Jim Carrey can do. I haven't. Man, we got 195 in the chat today. We up, man. We up. We up. We up. Well, I appreciate y'all jumping on. You know, I'm going to get back to work. Today, the book, I was going to show y'all what book I'm on today, but it's in the living room. Again, this is one of them ones, man. Crowdsourcing. This book right here is basically, all right, Beck. This book right here, it basically puts you on game of the difference between sourcing and crowdfunding. You know, and this book is saying like how important it is to crowdsource. Crowdsourcing meaning like building your community before you start raising money or you put your film out. You need to like build a community. You know what I mean? Like, so low key, like what we doing right now. You know what I mean? Like me putting a journey out there, you know, people following along. Like this is low key crowdsourcing and me not even knowing what I was doing. You know what I mean? So this book right here, it's one of the ones, bro. Let me see. Let's see.
So now we're all in this together.
So basically, one of the notes I took in from this book, it says crowdfunding is what? Crowdfunding is raising money. Successful filmmakers build a crowd first, so that when you need funding, there is a community ready to support. So it goes like really, really deep in how you can put this together. You know, I'm definitely taking some notes out of this. It's like even when it comes to the rom-com title, like doing polls, you know, I got three ideas of what I think the rom-com should be called, but then I'll do a poll. I'm going to do a poll probably next week, and then we'll all vote together. We'll vote exactly what we need this title to be on the rom-com. The other books, I haven't started on this one. Filmmakers and Financing. What film schools don't tell you. I haven't started these yet. I'm coming to this one. I should have started with this one. Filmmakers for Dummies. Should have started with this one. But I'm gonna get to it though. I'm gonna get to it. But this was the first read right here. And movie speak. This book right here teaches you the lingo. You know? This movie teaches you what people be saying on set. You know, when you hear martini, you looking around, you like, yeah, I want a martini. No, martini means it's the last shot of the day before people go home. So like this book teach you the lingo, like this the lingo, you know. So this the one code switching, you know. When you hear a director say, all right, we're gonna shoot this Dutch, you know, like Dutch means the camera is not like traditional straight on, it's slanted. That's what a Dutch shot is. So it just teach you just different stuff like that, you know. Come on, man, we getting in here. But again, start with this one. We starting with this one. You know? So we can all be on the same page together. All right, y'all. Oh, you got it? There it is. All right, y'all. Be good. Be good. Be good.